90 Day Fiancé star Jeffrey Paschal was found guilty of aggravated kidnapping, domestic assault, and interference with an emergency call in a Knoxville, Tennessee court on October 7th. In this video, we will take a look at what went on during the trial and what was Jeffrey's defense. We will also talk about the grounds for an appeal due to what was said in the court. Jeffrey Paschal is known to 90 Day Fiancé viewers as a cast member from Before the 90 Days Season 4, where he traveled to Russia to meet his girlfriend Varya. The filming had begun just weeks after Jeffrey was accused of aggravated kidnapping, domestic violence, interference with an emergency call, and vandalism after his altercation with his then fiancée Kristen Wilson in June of 2019. The cast for Before the 90 Days Season 4 was announced in early 2020, and once the viewers found out about Jeffrey's criminal record, particularly the domestic violence accusations, they demanded to take him off the show, launching an online petition. TLC didn't cut Jeffrey's segments from the show, however, they have not appeared on Pillow Talk, and Jeffrey allegedly was not invited to cast reunion episode filmed in May 2020.
Now, unfortunately, there is one couple that will not be joining us today, Jeffrey and Varya.
The fans off the show got together and said, we don't think that Jeffrey should be allowed to tell-all because he has a history of domestic violence. And that swayed the producers, and he was not invited to the tell-all. And we never got to hear if he chose, if he was still with Varya.
Dropped from the season finale, the reality TV star went online and denied the allegations.
The trial of Tennessee versus Jeffrey Paschal was originally slated to begin in October 2020. However, the trial was delayed due to COVID concerns and was repeatedly postponed up to 1 year later. The trial has started on October 6, 2021 and pertained to the events of June 9, 2019. At the time of the incident, Jeffrey was engaged to Kristen for 4 months. Kristen started dating Jeffrey in December 2017, and according to her, they broke up in April of 2018 because they disagreed about whether or not they were monogamous. Kristen believed they were, and she said Jeffrey didn't. Kristen said she was angered when she found out well into their relationship that Jeffrey hadn't told her about all of his kids and ex-wives. Jeffrey has 4 kids, 2 grown sons with his first wife, an 8-year-old son with his second wife, and a 5-year-old son with the third wife, with whom he is locked in a bitter custody dispute since their separation in 2017. Jeffrey's youngest son resides with his mom in Canada, and according to Jeffrey, she took their son out of country without his consent. Since his arrest in 2019, Jeffrey Paschal has made several statements and videos stating that many of his ex-wives and former girlfriends are conspiring against him. At the beginning of the trial, both the prosecution and the defense delivered their opening statements. The state argued that Jeffrey brutally beat his then fiancée Kristen and obstructed any attempts of hers to get help. In the defense's opening statement, Jeffrey's attorney told the jury that injuries sustained by Kristen Wilson were self-inflicted. The severe head injury sustained by Kristen that night was allegedly caused by her hitting her head against a door frame prior to leaving the house. Jeffrey's lawyer argued that if the altercation indeed lasted as long as Kristen claimed, her injuries would have been much more severe, requiring emergency services to carry her out on a stretcher. The attorney also emphasized that both Jeffrey and Kristen were drinking heavily and that the argument was due to jealousy. Jeffrey entered a not guilty plea. The first witness called by Kristen's attorney was the neighbor whose house Kristen ran to the night of the incident. The witness recalled Kristen was very scared when she came to the house with a huge lump on her head. Kristen requested the neighbor to call 911, which she did. The victim testified next, sharing her account of what went on that night. Kristen and Jeffrey had gone out to dinner and drinks at about 6:30 p.m., arriving at home around 10:30 to let her dog out. Kristen claimed she drank 3 glasses of champagne, while Jeffrey had whiskey and coke. They planned on going out immediately after, and she sent a text message around 11 p.m. to let her friend know that they were on their way. However, according to the victim, Jeffrey started beating her. She was allegedly dragged through the house by her hair and was thrown into walls and furniture. According to Kristen, he also slammed her face onto the hardwood floor. The victim sustained severe injuries and concussion. The pictures of the injuries were shown in court. Kristen had multiple bruises, black eyes, blood in her mouth, and a huge lump on her forehead. Due to the graphic nature of the injuries, we will not be showing them. However, you can find the images in the description. Also presented into evidence were photos taken inside Kristen's home where the incident took place. The photos included blood splatters on the walls and floors. After the violent altercation, Kristen was told by Jeffrey to wash her face and go to sleep. He wanted to embrace her to apologize, however Kristen asked to not touch her. She pretended to be asleep while Jeffrey spent 2 hours on her phone and laptop, removing traces of their communication. He also took the phone and the keys so that she couldn't ask for help. While Jeffrey fell asleep, she got out and ran out of the house to seek help. After Kristen, the police officer on scene, was next one to testify. He recounted the events of that night, however the trial appeared to potentially be in jeopardy of a mistrial when the officer, instead of describing Jeffrey's injuries, made the conclusion that they were self-inflicted. The officer said that Jeffrey had scratch marks, which appeared symmetrical. There was body cam video footage presented in court that showed the officer speaking with Kristen at her neighbor's house. There was also body cam footage of the officers speaking with Jeffrey at Kristen's house. He walked the officers through his version of what happened, including showing officers where Kristen allegedly slammed her own head into the wall outside their bedroom. The trial resumed the next day at 10 a.m., and Jeffrey took the stand to testify. The jury was not in the room. Jeffrey testified that he received texts from the victim in the weeks following the June 9th incident. The defendant mentioned some of the content of the texts, saying some of them were birthday wishes from the victim, as well as "I miss you" texts. The texts were screenshots with just Kristen's name and emojis, with no phone number displayed. The victim denied ever sending those texts and saying that copies of them were never sent to her. According to Kristen, she had her messages and iCloud subpoenaed. The judge ruled the texts admissible and said that it was up to the jury to form an opinion about their credibility. Next on, Jeffrey took the stand to testify. His attorney asked to provide his educational and work background and to name his kids. Then he was asked to recount the events of the feral night. According to Jeffrey, he and Kristen spent 5 hours in the restaurant, he had 2 beers, and then he proceeded to drink Jack and Cola, while Kristen had multiple drinks according to Jeffrey, including champagne and martinis. According to Jeffrey, once they got back, he went to walk the dog, contrary to Kristen's statement that she was the one to walk the dog. Once he came back to the house, according to Jeffrey, he said that things went from 0 to 100 and the victim was very aggressive and loud. She kept getting into his personal space, slapping and scratching him. According to Jeffrey, the reason behind Kristen's aggression was jealousy. Jeffrey said that the victim attempted to grab his keys and run out of the door. He said that when she attempted to run out of the door, she ran into an open edge of the door, then tumbled out of the door, over the hedges, and way in the middle of the yard, screaming. Paschal says he asked the victim to return to the house as not to disturb the neighbors, and he wanted to calm her down. As for the injuries, Jeffrey alleged that the victim only had a red mark on her face. Jeffrey said that she hit herself hard. Jeffrey testified that they were both drunk, and he believed that after they went to bed, everything would calm down. He said that at some point, the victim got out of the bed and walked out of the door. He said that he followed and asked her what she was doing. The victim told him that she was going to call the cops. Jeffrey then said that he stayed at the house since he didn't do anything wrong. He then testified that the police showed up 30 minutes later. Jeffrey said that he showed the police where Kristen had bumped into the wall. Also, he denies messing with the victim's phone. He said he didn't even have a password to it. During the cross-examination, the prosecutor asked some question about 90-Day Fiancé. Jeffrey said that he filmed for his segments after the incident and that the filming took 3 weeks. Regarding the fan petition to remove him from the show, Jeffrey said he was not aware of it. With regards to not being invited to the tell-all, Jeffrey said that he chose not to appear there rather than not being invited.
We all had petitions. We're characters in the show, and people hate us or they like us. So many of the cast on my same season had petitions for various reasons.
So you had one specifically related to these criminal charges?
I'm not.
You're not aware?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You are aware that you were not invited back to the reunion special?
It wasn't nothing to do with invitation. We chose not to do that.
The state then asked Jeffrey about the text messages, and the former confirms that the texts were from the victim. The state asked if the defendant has the ability to program someone's name and number on his phone, which Jeffrey confirmed. Jeffrey testified that he and the victim hadn't texted for a few days leading up to the night in question, and that dinner that night was supposed to be them coming back together. After Jeffrey, Kristen took the stand again. The state asked the victim about the text messages that Jeffrey allegedly sent to her. The victim testified that she did not receive those messages. She said that she was not in contact with Jeffrey at all after the incident. Kristen then denied that the injuries were self-inflicted, and she said they were caused by Jeffrey. Then the prosecutor asked her what was deleted from her phone. So she said text messages, voicemails, and some pictures were deleted. The prosecutor asked what were the pictures about, so the victim said the deleted photos were of marks that Jeffrey left before.
I don't know if I can say this. I had pictures of marks that he had left on me previously, from previous.
The defense said that the victim had not mentioned prior abuse before, despite having already been on the witness stand. The defense requested a mistrial. The prosecution argued that they didn't know that Kristen was going to bring up mentions of the past injuries. The judge denied the mistrial, as the state didn't plan for the victim to bring this up, and Kristen didn't go into details on that. However, due to Kristen bringing up past abuse and judge denying a mistrial, it might be utilized by the defense team for filing an appeal. In the closing argument, state displayed the pictures of the injuries again, saying that a photo is worth 1,000 words. They gave a brief overview of the alleged events and brought up the fact that earlier during the testimony, Jeffrey was caught lying, as he had said in a different deposition for another case that he never dated Kristen. The state asked the jury to find Jeffrey guilty on all charges, and they said that the injuries were not self-inflicted. The defense called Jeffrey a responsible father and a reality TV personality. The attorney brought up the fact that there were no medical witnesses or computer forensic witnesses to discuss injuries or validity of the texts. The attorney also brought the attention of the jury to the body cam footage and the fact that Jeffrey didn't flee after the supposed beating. The defense reiterated beyond a reasonable doubt is required to convict. The defense then asked the jury to find Jeffrey not guilty on all counts. The jury deliberated for 1 hour, 47 minutes. They returned with the verdict, guilty on all counts.
We, the jury, find the defendant Jeffrey Ian Paschal guilty of aggravated kidnapping.
And as to count 2, how does the jury find?
We, the jury, find the defendant Jeffrey Ian Paschal guilty of domestic violence.
And as to count 3, how does the jury find?
We, the jury, find the defendant Jeffrey Ian Paschal guilty of interference with emergency call.
Jeffrey was escorted out of court in handcuffs, and he is scheduled for sentencing on December 3rd. He is facing 8 to 30 years on the aggravating kidnapping charge. The commentator noted that the former reality TV star took off his wedding ring in the courtroom. Also, fans noticed that Jeffrey's friend and love interest Mary, who also appeared on the show, was present during the verdict, and she was visibly upset. Varya was not spotted in the courtroom.